Hello traders, 'tis I, the Rumpled One, coming to you on Monday, April the 27th. The year's 2026. Let's talk trading. Weekly, open, and gap. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. As always, as we're coming into the last trading week here in April, let's make sure we have our risk management in place so we don't lose more than we're willing to lose while we are trading. Let's have our brain management also, because remember, pain doesn't come from the market, it comes from your reaction to the market. And money management. Take your profit before the market takes it back. I don't know how many times I've seen traders give back money. Okay, so the monthly chart shows that the pound's 330 pips over the monthly open, 44 off the high and 377 off the low. And notice we're above the last month's high. For the week, 55 pips above the weekly open, and there's not much, if any, of a lower wick on the pound. And notice all the gaps have filled, and we are above last week's high. We're putting in the opening range for the week. You can see we started in the opening range for the year and we shot up. And it looks like price may try to make a new high for the year. It's what it's looking like. The way things are pushing, we'll just have to see what happens when it gets up here. Because if you look left, you can see we're definitely in the wicks. I'm sorry, and that's not for the year, that's for the month. The year's up here. And speaking of the year, 99 pips, now 100 pips above that yearly open. We're 312 off the high, 398 off the low. So we just crossed that yearly midpoint, the current midpoint right here at 35.13. Okay, we had an inside bar 3 days ago. The high was at 35.35, and we've shot through that. We had an inside bar 1 week ago, which was last week. You can see that right here, inside bar. We broke out of that high at 35.44, which is in the launch pad. And we've already been through the launch pad. We've got a high of 76 today. So it went from 40 to 76. Range on the pound right now is only 78 pips. The pound New Zealand, the new beast, is clocking in at 150 pips. You can see here we gapped down, that gap got filled, and price hasn't been looking back. Looks like the red rats already feasted once. It looks like they might be able to feast again. We'll have to see. This is looking like a return bar right here, which I wouldn't doubt that. That opens at 65. So price likes to go from the 40 to the 65. And you can see here it's pretty much channeling between the 75 all the way down. Well, it went all the way down to the 25. So now the new channel looks like it might be somewhere around the 40 to 60 range. Bambino Flex said long. Pivot Trading Plan said near the pivot is short. So it looks like we've already taken out today's pivot. Bambino Flex was right. Pivot trading plan was long, but price near R1 short. Pivot trading plan redeemed itself. Missed pivots. We took out today's pivot. We've taken out the weekly pivot for this week, and we've already taken out the monthly pivot. Notice we had a missed pivot last month. But it looks like we have taken it out. 35.48, yes. So I'm wondering why that's still showing in the it looks like oh, maybe we have to, that candle has to close before it updates. I think that's why. Not much of a wick zone on the upside, but we definitely moved out of it. Okay, so for smart ranges, we're 0 percentile for the week. I think it's going to have to grow because we were only at the 8 last time. So simple price action. You can see we had an inside bar on the last M30. We covered it. We're almost at the bottom of the hour. Now we are. And let's see. And we've got a what we like to call the death cross. Indicator 2 flip-flopped. And so now be looking to go long on the M30 and see what happens. You can see the past 4 M30 bars were definitely tradable in terms of range. 15 all the way up to 22. Actually, the last 5. And looking at the multimeters, you can see where close is above the highest low on a few of these. Okay, we have a, speaking of highest low, there's a short trade, but only good for 1 pip. You can see it's putting in a range here. Look left, put in that range here before. You look left, you can see it established a range a slight bit higher and then fell off. So let's see, does it break through and head back up to 60, or and it looks like it's not breaking through. But we put in a 1 ball there. So had I taken that short, I would have been out, because as soon as I see the 1 ball, I get out just for this reason. It likes to bounce off and take the profit back. Now looking at the fractal radar, you can see here we've only had 1 H1 close in the 60, 2 M30s, 3 M15s, and that's between 60 and 70. So, and we just put in a 1 ball here on M1. So we'll just have to wait and see. And if you're wondering, this is a, I think I might have told you, I wrote the TRO, I call it mid 2, and it works kind of like indicator 2, except it uses the midpoint, but the difference is this one won't change colors because it decides the color at the open, because what you want to do is you want to go, if it opens above, you want to go long, but you can see there it opened, I'm sorry, if the price opens above the marking, you'd want to go long. If it opens below, you want to go short. But this is 1 minute, and I don't really trade off the 1 minute with this. It's more like the 5 minute or even higher. So you can see here we had an open above, and you want to do it somewhere close to a 3 ball or 2 ball. And so, for example, here you had a 2 ball. It opened above again, open below, but it's like we're looking for long, and that would have been a nice one. And then here we had an open below, so that was the open, then shot down another 10, 12 pips. That would have been a nice one. Here we had some open belows, but this is in the middle of this 3 ball range. And I usually don't like to enter trades in the middle. You want to try and enter at the extreme. So once again, here it was close to the 3 ball at the bottom, and that would have provided a nice trade too. And taking a look here, range by month, 421. And I think when we did the video on Friday, we were at 97% still. So that's definitely nice movement this month. Year-to-date accumulated, once again, we have not moved that needle. And if we zoom out to the month, we're priced above that upper wick zone. Buyer strong control. The month crossed above the previous mid. We got a higher high, higher low. So it looks like we're going to finish strong here, April. For this week, previous bar was an inside bar. We saw that. Buyer strong control. You see so far 3 green weeks in a row. That reminds me, Crestlick.com's back up. I think I told you guys. And looking over some of the stuff from over a decade ago, it's kind of interesting. Back when I used to do the buzzard reversals, I'd almost forgotten about that. Where 3 or more, same color, you start to look for a reversal. So here you got 1, 2, 3, buzzard reversal. Let's see. So here you go. That's only 2. So 1, 2, 3. So you start looking for a reversal, 4, 5. Basically, the candle colors flip-flop. And price is just shot up to 62, I've noticed. That 1 ball became a 2 ball. And there, this is where I was targeting, which is this nice return bar here. So, fellow traders, I hope everybody had a fun and safe weekend. And I mentioned that Crestlick is back up. So if you're a member over there, I posted some indicators so you guys can go grab them. And we can start having a conversation over there. And one thing I did was, and this I think is pretty cool, the Mighty One had some really good ideas, but because of the way he presented them, I couldn't understand them. So I've been running them through the AI. I tell the AI that it's Richard Feynman, who was, smart guy, who was really good at explaining things. So I said, "You're Richard Feynman, explain what Mighty One was talking about." And then it's like, explain it to a 5-year-old kid. And some of the examples that comes up, it really makes it clear. So, if you haven't used AI, that's one thing it's good for. It's good for a lot of things. So, anyway, I always want you to remember and never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.